Hello, hi there, I'm Bella. Thanks very much for joining me here at my YouTube channel. And this is the yearly overview forecast for 2017 for all you gorgeous Sagittariuses out there. And how I work, if any of you have not used my services before, is that I work with my spirit guides. And so it's really them kind of giving you the key themes to kind of be watching out for, to looking out for 2017. And I have to say, out of all the star signs, because it is a very super foundation setting year that kind of builds upon, and there's lots of achievements that can be made in this year. It's like setting the seeds and setting the tone for your new 9-year life cycle. Out of all the signs, you're definitely getting it the quickest and getting the most success, particularly when it comes to career and finances. Out of all the star signs, the abundance in that area is quite substantial. The way that it's been shown to me, it's like moving from one level to another level, particularly like you've got to see it like this. You've got to see that if your income is like 20 grand a year, you're jumping to another level. You're jumping up the scale, but in a substantial kind of way for quite a lot of you. So if you've been looking to change jobs and careers, or you've been learning to study, maybe doctor, whatever it is, you're going to achieve this. If you've got a new business that you've been nurturing, particularly last year, or you've been doing some personal development, again, bam, it comes quite quickly, quite soon, setting new foundations earlier than anybody else, but it gets built upon in a very substantial way that is substantial to you at a personal level, and perhaps not necessarily in the monetary way, but for some of you it will be in the monetary way as well. Very quickly, just to start your year off, because I'm just getting here that you will continue to nurture whatever it is that you've been trying to develop within yourself, business idea, study, or trying to nurture a change in direction when it comes to career. Continue to do that. You might feel that things are a bit stagnant a little bit, or perhaps like you're putting in hard work but you're getting distractions or whatever it is in the January period. But my guides are saying continue to nurture what it is that you've been doing from the previous year that is linked to career, finances, success, study, all that kind of thing, because it will kick in, particularly in February. So continue to nurture that aspect despite you feeling that things or life is procrastinating or stagnating around you, because no, it is going to kick off really big time for you. So, and also just very quickly, for those, some very small tiny number of Sagittariuses in January, you may also find some news about some unexpected pregnancy. So just watch out also for that as well. But it's a small number of you too. In February, oh my God. I'm now going to get into super excited mode for all you Sagittariuses when it comes to what I've just been talking about. Whatever it is you've been doing, bam, straight out of the gate, straight in February, that abundance, that job offer, that project kicks off, but in a magical, marvellous way. It is a stepping stone. So for those of you that are getting a new career that you just aspired to, didn't think you would hope to dare get, you got it, it's going to be the start of the new career directory, even within the same year for some of you as well. But if it's a new business idea, particularly for those who run your own business, it goes from being cool, steady and good enough to beyond your dreams, to your dream level that you wanted it to get to quite quickly. You can finally see how something that you've put your plans and motions into working starts to work for you, particularly keenly in the month of February. I get for some of you, your finances super increase. It's super exciting. I'm trying to contain myself. And I might not be able to, because that's the feeling that you will feel, which is this super, oh my God, this is really good. But it just gives you a sense of freedom for you to know you're moving in the right direction. Basically, the way my guides say it, and they use the words, it's life-changing. Your life is going to change. Your new 9-year life cycle kicks off with a bang. You're going to be a different person, but in a super good way, because of what happens in the career and finances for you. It's the start of it, at the very least, but it's a grand, big start to it. I would say here, as you get into March, but in April as well, the world's your oyster. I get you wanted to put even more new plans in because of the back of the success that you've had in February, and also that also kicking off. So much so basically that you don't have to worry about it. You can let it just tick along. You can let it just continue, because you're not having to put in the nurturing or the hard work that you did to kind of lead up to this place. It's just now ticking along, going well, very smoothly. So much so that you can then take your attention away from career and finances and the work that you've put in, and probably neglect that you've probably given also in the other areas of your life, to then it being back to being about the quality of your life. And so as you come to May, it's all about family, it's all about friendships, it's all about you. I get the holiday and travel plans and movements in that time. May even talks about moving home also in that time too, because of the changes. Everything that's happened so far is about changing your life. It's a life change for you, but for the better. Focus is back on family, relationships. Some people will be renewing vows. I get engagements around that time. I get love being your focus in the May time, because you can. Your work doesn't, your attention doesn't need to be on the one area, the other area of your life that is now just ticking along just as you'd hoped for, beyond your hopes, I would say, for a lot of you, for some of you. As we get to the summer months, as we get to kind of July and August, again, I think it's a part of Sagittarius that have it all in them a little bit to kind of basically contemplate life, contemplate their next move. It's been shown like a chess piece, which way do I go now? You could just rest on what's going quite well, because it's going that well, you don't need to do anything more. But there's something within you that just likes to grow things. Like, you get not necessarily bored of things, but you just think, what next? Why you like that creativity aspect of moving things along, or seeing how a job how you can develop yourself further within that job, so that you get a further promotion or a further idea or a new contract. You're doing that, contemplating, but in a very thoughtful kind of way, and not necessarily in a way that is stressful. It just is well thought out. You're like, I can do what I want, almost the feeling. I could go here, I could go there. You are a credible asset, is what my guides are saying, to other people, but also to yourself, and you recognizing that, having that self-belief. And then it just flows again. Literally, I'm just getting all the way pretty much until November. You can't get it wrong. It just grows, and just, you could stop it if you wanted, but you don't need to. If you wanted to expand some more, you can. If you want to get another job, you can. If you want to get a promotion, you can. It just works out for you. You can't get it wrong without me exaggerating. This is the theme. And I get your generosity with this, because you want to share this. You share this in the way that you are with people. For some of you, it will be actual generosity when it comes to money and how you show that. But you just want to almost share your happiness with everybody else around you, and help them to lift and aspire to also be in a better place. Super good. I think the only times that I see that there's any kind of not so goodness is when we get to kind of November. And I think here, I don't know how to explain this. It's almost like it's like the jealousies of others, but also I think maybe just watch your own arrogance a little bit at that time. Maybe might be the best word to use. Sometimes our ego can get in the way, and we might have success, but we mustn't forget where we started from. I think that's the theme or the feel that I get in November. But I think you have a lot of self-awareness that when that happens, either you will put yourself back down to earth, or somebody else will. And that's not a bad thing, because I think sometimes if we cannot ground ourselves and don't get too lofty to the point that we come off path and become too much, I don't think you'll feel good about yourself. It's not in your nature to kind of be that way, as Sagittarius is. So, and then I get I think he did this the last video, interrupted on Sagittarius's. But Darcy, Mr. Darcy, do you want to be on camera? Is that what you want? So I only do these in one take, and actually this is my second take, so I'm not going to pause this again, because it takes a lot for me to reconnect with my guides to do this. So I'm going to wrap this up before he goes barking mad again. But basically, you end the year feeling very spiritually enlightened and very in tune with understanding the potential you have in your own star sign to producing things, and how it's not just about luck, it's about recognizing that you have great ability to manifest things when you put the hard work in. So I'm going to leave it there, because I don't want to be taking around 3 of videotaping this, but overall, out of all the star signs, I've probably got the least to say, because you are going to have a super good year when it comes to career, money and finances beyond what you probably, well, in line with what you've hoped for. So I've been Bella. Thank you very much for choosing me today. I do apologise for the interruption of Mr. Darcy Dog yet again, but you know, I live in my house. I'm not in a professional studio and anything can happen. So if you've liked what I've said, or you want to have an in-depth reading or something more specific to you, then just click the links below, or again join my Facebook page. It's been super great to give you a reading, and take care and have what seems to be a really great 2017. Take care. Bye bye.